Welcome back to the Kingdom of Ireland. Today we're going to be carrying on our war against Sweden because we are trying to kick them out of Britannia, this tiny little island over here. We've decided the Swedish need to leave Britannia, go back to Scandinavia, and let us reclaim land that should rightfully be ours. Of course, the Swedish have landed in Scotland now, and they're planning to do the same and to keep it themselves. The good news is we have a much bigger army than them, and we're actually able to siege down their settlements much faster as well. So let's go ahead and continue with some of this siege work. We have some armies free there, and I think today we should be able to hopefully win this war because the war score is very much looking in our favour right now. In fact, we just won another siege as well. A secret truth has reached the light of day. My vassal Duke Barter has had an extramarital affair with my sister, Princess Extilda. How could he defile the sanctity of his marriage? Oh, sister. I told you she was a witch in the last episode, didn't I? She's obviously not an actual witch, but a witch by nature. This crime cannot go unpunished. We imprison both my sister and my duke. I think we have to do it. We need to make sure that the Irish Orthodox faith stands strong so that I can practice my faith to the horned god in peace. This crime cannot go unpunished. Let's go ahead and arrest them. Imprison them. Have we already imprisoned them? A lot of stuff is happening over here. Let's go ahead and just close this down for now. We don't need this open. We took a prisoner in a siege. Faction disbanded. Okay, that's nice as well. Now, I think we might not actually have imprisoned them yet. Can imprison criminals. Maybe we have. Let's go to our prisoners. Ah, there we go. So you are my prisoner and vassal. Of course, we're going to revoke your titles. You only have 2, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and do that. We can revoke all of those because he is an adulterer, so he can't decline that. And then also what we're going to do is go ahead and move him in the dungeon so he can pay for his crimes against the faith. And then as for my sister as well, sister, you're going to lose your title here, the Eldom of Athlone. Let's go ahead and revoke that one. We're not actually over our domain limit, which is nice. And then, sister, you're going to be moved to the dungeon as well. That's just the way of the faith. I can't have you putting that under risk. Right, we need a new spy master. Now, you were my spy master before, and you absolutely hate me, so let's not go that route. However, the queen here, the Queen of England, is now of age, so she can serve on my council, so I'm going to make her my spy master. I think I'm okay with that. I have a blind marshal. She's going to be brilliant at assessing the battlefield, of course. Too many held duchies. Okay, let's get rid of some of these as well. We've got a little bit of realm management going on here. We have the Northern Isles. Let's go ahead and grant this to someone. Who has land in the Northern Isles, I wonder? You have land in the Northern Isles. I'm going to go ahead and give this to you. You're a kinslayer. Oh dear. Can I imprison him because of that? I can't. So have you been forgiven? Oh, I don't want to give it to a kingslayer, to be honest. Doesn't feel so fitting. Do you have vassals beneath you? Who owns this? You're a vassal over here? What? And you're... What? That's a bit chaotic. Right. What about you? You have land. You're a reaver, a tough soldier. You're comely, arrogant, shy, and vengeful. You're Irish Orthodox. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and give you this duchy title here. Where is it? The Northern Isles, and I might even give you the Eldom of Shetland as well. Where is that one? It's somewhere. Oh, it's up here. This little island. There we go. There, you can have those ones, and now we don't have to worry about them. Right. Let's go back to worrying about the war with Sweden. We have managed to get another siege here, so let's continue our sieges across their lands. Faction to install Prince Oswulf of Ossory on the Irish throne has been formed, and the Swedish men have sailed back east as well. So they are fearing us here. Prisoners can also be ransomed. Let's wait until the war is over, and we'll see if we can jump on that. Now, where are these armies going? Now, this is a little bit worrying here. What I think we need to do is split into groups. Well, ideally, actually, I want my armies together. If they're going to go up here. You don't even have a commander. What are you guys doing? There we go. We do have commanders on these guys, which is fine. Hopefully this siege helps us win the war. it hasn't helped us win the war. We're still on 75% war score, unfortunately. So what I need to do here is because these guys are sieging as well. They're in multiple wars. They're sieging these settlements that I want. And things just aren't going good for us. Right, let's try and just get some units up here. I'm not sure if you guys would be able to sneak around this way, but I'm hoping you can. If we can regroup, I feel like we're going to have a very big battle on our hands very soon. We're not currently doing any diplomacy either. Let's go ahead and sway my spy master. And I think what we could also do to help with this war, we could try murder the king of the king of Sweden again. Why not? Let's go ahead and start a murder scheme. I'm always a fan of a bit of murder. Neighbouring ruler has won. Let's just pass on that one for a moment. Looks like our men have managed to get past the Swedish armies, which is good. Ah, excellent. Veal cutlet, my favourite. Cinnaberg bellows merrily, gorging herself as the servant desperately steadies the serving tray. Oh, my beloved entrements, you truly are delectable. What's this? It would appear that my courtiers are enjoying themselves. We're callous, we're callous. We can't pick any of these because they're callous. And we're gluttonous. It's just, I don't want to form a friendship. I should just let them be. Yeah, right now we're at war with Sweden. So that's where my focus is. Court grandeur level 10. We have the 3rd best court in the world. Ooh, very nice. That's no small achievement there, is it? I wonder, do we have enough men to beat the Swedish? I think we do. I think that was a silly question, actually. Let's go ahead and just move one of these armies over here. We need to... Yeah, we have supply issues, like major supply issues. My Emperor, I could not help but notice you might benefit from some monetary aid. My steward, Countess Gromleif, watches a courtier passing by in a hurry as she proposes an arrangement, a loan to ease the burden of my treasury. I will borrow 90 gold... I will need to repay the loan. I'll be honest, I don't think 90 gold is going to save me. I'm not that desperate. Yeah, 90 gold's not going to help. I really appreciate your offer, but have you seen the state of the treasury? Where's my siege equipment? There. Let's get you sieging. What have I done there? Let's go ahead and get you sieging these other armies. We're just positioned nearby. Supply issues really... So the supply issue here is a problem. My wife is pregnant. As my scheme moves closer to fruition, swifter communication is key. I have an especially clever pigeon with Duchess. Sebdan could use to send an urgent message to me here in Dublin if the need arises. But how would I get the bird into the castle of Sigtuna? A local... that's good. If I send the gift myself, King Bjorn couldn't refuse. No, it's too risky. I mean, everyone already knows we're a murder, so actually we probably could have gone with that. Who knows? Right. The twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. God knows that I was cursed the day I met Duchess Gvansa. Today, however, that curse has been lifted. Fate has smiled upon me and brought that apparent scullion to her grave. Not one day too soon. That's looking good there. I realise maybe we should actually do some of this ransoming. It could help us with our current financial situation. So I will actually go ahead and go on a ransom spree. We need the gold. We can't be sitting on all of this when we're 300 gold in the hole. The Bank of Ireland is not very happy with me right now. Yes, I am the Emperor, but I'm casting the realm into huge debt. So let's just go ahead and get some of these ransoms off. It might lower the war score a little bit, but it's fine. We still very, very much have the advantage here. And there we go. That's our gold situation is already looking a bit better. Not hugely, though. Request divorce. To the sensible Emperor Aidan of Ireland, my marriage to Captain Wolfwin is clearly not blessed by God. Will you grant me a divorce? Why is it not blessed by God? You're a drunkard and a reclusive, and your wife? She's reclusive. What's wrong with her? You have children? Your dynasty is safe? No, I'm going to decline that. I don't see any reason why you should throw her on the street. She hasn't done anything wrong. Let's go ahead and ransom you off as well. That's all looking good now. Let's go ahead and send you down on a siege, actually. We might have to split this army again. It's, It's really problematic, this. And just move you guys down here. We're just taking way too much casualties. The supply issues. There we go. That's fixed it a little bit. Right, we got some gold there. That's nice. We're still in debt, but not as much. This would get us out of debt momentarily for a very short amount of time. And this siege should also help us. There we go. Siege 1. We've also taken a prisoner in the war, which is nice to see. Only worth 28 gold. We're going to keep you until you can give us some more then. Let's go ahead and take the siege equipment. There should be a castle in here somewhere. Oh, it's down here. In that case, you guys just wait here patiently. And then we'll go ahead and siege with the good stuff. The Swedish are down here. They're fighting rebellions as well. So there's a lot of war going on. I think we can do this fine. We can transfer a vassal. Let's go ahead and do that. We could call on allies to war. Will anyone join us now? No, that's the problem with being a murderer is suddenly people respect you a little bit less. I wonder why that is. Not quite sure. Oh, we're still taking heavy. It's because it's winter as well. That's a huge problem, of course. The Swedish men are now arriving. Let's try and get ourselves a bit closer to our reinforcements then. And my councillor has also died. We need a new chancellor. It's all happening, isn't it? Your spymaster and vassal. So who... You were the ruler of something important. You're my marshal. You're my spymaster. You're my cousin. You're underage. Okay, that's what's happened there. Right, chancellor. My vassal and knight. You have very good diplomacy skill. I'm going to go ahead and put you on that for now. You're on support schemes. That's fine because we are going to get some murder in, so that's looking good there. We can change contract. Taxes, please. We are struggling with money because of our raised men at the moment. So if you could give us some extra taxes, that would very much be appreciated. There we go. We did get another siege in. Let's go ahead and get this one. Ideally, what I think we need to do is do something. We need to do something soon. Maybe ransoming him wasn't that bad. Good of an idea, because now we've lost lots of gold. I thought the Swedish were setting sail then, but they decided to change their mind. The problem with ransoming is we've lost all of that war score. So we could have ended the war by now, maybe. We've increased our martial by 1, which is nice to see. Winter is definitely harming our armies. Pray St. Bridget, Ermengarde has given birth to a perfect little daughter. Who will you become, my child, and what shall I call you? Oh, let's go ahead and... what name should we give you? Gaifa, there we go. May you go strong and wise, my daughter. What I'm going to do with you as well is let's have my wife educate you. My wife and empress, there we go. You're French. You're Anglo-Irish, that's fine. Let's go ahead and send a proposal. I trust my wife to at least raise one of our children. At least one. All babies cry, but with little Greifer there is no end to the tears. I desperately want the midwife to ease my worries, but her furrowed brow makes everything worse. The little lady is not gaining weight as she should. We should take good care of her, my lord, but in the end, her life is in God's hand. Hush now, Greifer, please don't cry. She's gained a trait sickly. That's not good. We could lose a child here. That's definitely not good. We could also be on the edge of a battle. Let's go ahead and just bring all of the reinforcing armies a little bit closer. We could hold court as well, but let's wait until we finish the war. With the recent upset among the peasants of Sigtuna, one of my agents has presented a unique suggestion for taking care of King Styrbjorn. With coin in the right pockets and agitators in every corner, we could stage an entire riot while the king is passing through the streets. Time for some good old-fashioned mob rule. And because we're arbitrary, we would actually lose stress because of that. Let's try it. In the very last moments of my scheme to murder King Styrbjorn, everything is falling apart. It seems my effort had been completely infiltrated by supporters of the Crusader dynasty, and on the fateful night everyone else was stopped before the plot was even put into motion. Oh dear. What has been lost, I can rebuild. Let's try and murder him once again. We will not give up. And there we go. We've also gained an intrigue perk, so we can now get twice schemed. Max hostile schemes +1. Ooh, who do we want to scheme against now? What we could also do is maybe against his wife here. Or even, do I know your spy master? That's your niece. I don't know his spy master. But with maybe his niece, she has a very good intrigue. Maybe I can try and fabricate a hook on her. Can I abduct you? No, but what I could do maybe is abduct your heir. Let's try and abduct his heir. That would really help us try and win the war here. I think I'm all down for that one. Can we invite anyone to that? I don't believe we have any hooks, do we? We don't. That's fine. It's only a small chance, but maybe we can get a bit lucky there. That would definitely help us with the war. Request divorce to the impressive Adam and marriage to Duchess Sinek is clearly not blessed by God. Will you grant me a divorce? What's happening here then? Your wife is a drunkard. And she hasn't given you any children. So your line is vulnerable here. I will go ahead and accept that divorce. There we go. May you find a new wife who can carry on your dynasty. I mean, you are a part of my dynasty, so I hope you do. Ethelwulf stands before me, a servant of the abhorrent King Styrbjorn. Now I want you to do something for me, and you will of course be reasonably compensated. We can't afford this. Never mind, run back to your master. Yeah, we can't afford to be spending gold. Oh, we're losing so many men. This doesn't feel good. What is going on here? Right, we've managed to siege some more, which is good. Now, we need to go down here and really just take control of this land again. So let's go ahead and get some of that action going. Like so. Why do we have another army here? No idea. Let's go ahead and send you guys there as well. If we can siege this down, maybe we can now win the war. The problem is, the longer the war goes on, the more war score we lose. Which isn't good. We've managed to sway one of my spy master there, which is nice. And one of my prisoners has also died. Oh dear. We are in a battle. If you could go ahead and assist with that. It seems that not every servant at King Styrbjorn's court is blindly loyal. Edward assures me that he has a way in and that a few coins in the right pocket can go a long way. It's too risky. I don't have the gold for this, unfortunately. We have managed to win one battle. Nothing really happening, though, of interest. And I think with this battle is going to be fine there as well. If we go ahead and look at this one. There we go, no champions lost there. Usadin, my friend, frets all through the day, evidently attempting to find the right words. At last, as we make our way to dine, he begins sheepishly. My friend, they say Duke Gospatrick, your cousin, takes his purported claims on your lands more seriously each day. He maintains he is personally wronged by your continued rule of his rightful domain, Ireland in particular. What? The Kingdom of Ireland? My cousin... it's always the cousins, isn't it, causing problems. You have 600 men. That venomous swain. We become rivals. Yeah, well, let's become rivals with him. And we're going to remember that for the future. We have a lot of men over here. That's fine. Let's go ahead and unpause the game. There we go. Get some sieges going on. What I should do is probably just bring one of these armies over here. Just lower the effect of attrition and whatnot. King Styrbjorn has formed a new alliance with the Kingdom of Germany. Oh, that's a lot of manpower. We need to end that alliance. Oh. I mean, if we capture his heir, it's just not going to happen. I need to try and end this alliance with Germany ASAP, so let's try and get some more murder going on. It's the only way. We need to win this war fast, and quite frankly, that's just not happening. Look at the war score. It's very much not in our favour. We did manage to take some prisoners at least, but again, This is being a pain in my backside. We really need to go back west and take back some of the lands we've lost over here, I feel. Like, where are we losing all the war score? We don't hold the war target, for starters. Right, man. We need to go ahead and control the war target. We're losing so much war score because of this. And Germany have joined the war as well. I think I might have to concede this war. Oh, this is problematic. This is very problematic. Maybe a murder could save us now. That's what I'm hoping for. Germany's already setting sail. We're getting ready to set sail, I should say. The Swedish have left, which is good. That's very good. With the recent upset among the peasants of Sigtuna, one of my agents has represented a unique suggestion for taking care of King Styrbjorn. With coin in the right pockets and agitators on every corner, we could stage an entire riot. Let's go for it. Maybe this time we would get lucky. The existence of my plot to murder King Lothar has been discovered. Oh dear, we're not going to be able to kill the King of Germany, it looks like now. But King Styrbjorn is dead. Beat and trampled by his own subjects, the agitated peasants went wild, seeing their liege riding through the streets, and tore both him and several of his knights from their mounts, beating them to death. Many peasants were hanged, including my agitators, which means it cannot be traced back to me. Never underestimate the power of the mob. Now, what we need to do... Germany is still in this war. So how do we end this alliance? They don't have an alliance anymore. So will Germany leave the war? I'm not quite sure. You're my prisoner. So if I can murder you... then the next leader of the Kingdom of Sweden will be imprisoned by me, and then we can end the war that way. Things might still work themselves out, but we really need to control this war target, because this war score is dramatically going down, and I'm not a fan of this. So can we siege this ASAP, guys? I really don't want to lose this war. We've invested so much into this. It'd be absolutely terrible if we lost the war. Oh no. Oh no. It's too late. They're disembarking. This could be the moment in the war. Yeah, no allies. Being a hated murderer is not fun. Can we kill them before the others land? Greetings, my sensible liege. I have arrived in Dublin to pay homage to you, glorious Emperor. As a show of my loyalty, I bring you rich gifts worthy of your majesty as a token of my goodwill and servitude. Let's go ahead and show in Duke Megistos at once. He brings gifts of gold. We need that. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Duke Megistos, who is soon announced and ushered before me. He kneels in deference as attendants bring forth his gifts of coin and precious objects. The oath is taken, and scribes record his pledges to serve the Empire of Ireland. At last I bid the Duke arise, confirming my satisfaction and Megistos' rights to the lands he rules in my stead. I accept your generous gift, Duke Megistos. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Oh, yes. We had no chance at all. Despite what the UI said there. That's shocking. We're going to lose this war unless we can get this murder. How long away is the murder? 10 months. It's not going to happen, is it? Unless we can recapture some of these quickly, but we're retreating all the way here. I think that's the war lost. We no longer have an antiquarian. Let's go ahead and recruit a new one of those, even though we can't really afford it. There we go, Buffield. The job is yours if you want it. This has not been a good time for the Empire, has it? Court event available. Why would you honour that wench Buffield with a position at court and not me? My courtier Bardub is livid. Apparently she had been certain that the honour would befall her and no one else. Come on, come off it. Do you know what? I'm going to make you my court jester. If you're going to jest, then jest you shall. There we go. That's going to decrease our court grandeur, of course, but it's fine. We need to make a statement. Yeah, the Germans are here. That's not something I thought I would say in a Crusader Kings free playthrough in 1052, and we've lost the war. Oh no, Emperor Aidan has been made to look a fool. To the heartless Emperor Aidan, May your years be short and miserable. Your ill-conceived war was doomed from the start. I agree to put an end to your folly and accept your surrender. All of this over a county. Whoa, what a silly decision. 1,000 gold in debt. Guys, we're in a... How do I say this? We're in a pickle. We are in a pickle. Right. We need to abduct some very high value targets. And because Germany's annoyed me, I think what we need to do... Look at that, 3,400 gold. Where's the heir of Germany? That's the heir of Germany. I'm gonna have to go ahead and abduct you. The chance is so low. Target is in a foreign realm. Fair enough. I wonder if we start this scheme here, but what if we also her spy master? There we go. Maybe we can fabricate a hook on her spy master too. So if we can get his help to help abduct her, then we abduct her. Things would be good. We sell her back for a ransom. And maybe that will help stabilize the economy. Right now, though, dare I say, the Empire of Ireland, even though an empire, this could be the most dangerous situation we've found ourselves in yet. The agent has joined scheme to abduct the Queen. Wait, did she become Queen? She's the Queen. Okay, we will abduct the Queen. That's fair. Right. What's the success chance on that? Not very high. Okay. All is good. If we get some more hooks, maybe that's something we could do there. Absolutely fine. But yeah, we are in a very dangerous situation in this empire. We have a lot of factions that don't agree with our tyrannic rule. It's not a good time to be alive. To be an emperor, sorry. To the serene Emperor Aidan of Ireland, Milia de Valdivia is dear to me. Would you let her go return for this offer? I will, actually. We are in desperate need of money. In fact... There we go. It's not much, but maybe it'll just take us under 1,000 in debt. We're going to have control issues and everything cropping up here. Yeah, look at this. There's control issues everywhere in Ireland, isn't there? Let's try and just fix some of this. In fact, we should really just fix ours. There's no control issues here. I mean, control in my land is actually okay. Oh, we have Athlone now, finally. Of course we do. I remember that now. Let's go ahead and increase the control here. Once we have a bit more money, we should build up Athlone. I'm glad we have this duchy now. Well, I also need to do... Oh, what's happening here with the faith? What faith are you? Apostolic? No, 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 no. No. We're not doing this. There's someone down here as well. You're also apostolic. You're gonna have to convert to Irish Orthodox if you want to maintain your rule here. Thank you very much. Right, let's go ahead and unpause the game. Things are getting chaotic. To my liege, my faith is too strong to be swayed by your earthly words. I would rather retain my reward in heaven. Can I revoke her title because of that? I can, but she won't accept. She doesn't have many men, though. I can't really afford to raise the men, but I can't have the faith under threat. Oh, it's gonna have to be... Copsiege, Countess Evquith's brother, is firmly in my grip. However, with the right strategy, I might raise my upper hand even further. Perhaps Copsiege could be used to extend my influence over the Countess. Let's see. Make it clear how easily I can reach her. This option is available because of our dread. I think that's very fitting. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. Greetings, Emperor Aidan of Ireland. My faith is too strong. We're going to have to revoke your titles as well. We can't revoke your titles because you're not my direct vassal. Of course. That's always a little bit challenging. My reputation for getting what I want, whatever means necessary, benefits me greatly. With many of my vassals and servants cowering before me, it does not take much to convince others to follow suit. It was enough for Copsiege to find Countess Evquith alone one evening and pass along a letter with my seal. The Countess understands how easily I can reach her. Almost a shame, I enjoy convincing people. So do we get a hook on her? We do. We've gained a wook there. A hook. And a war has been declared to my liege. Your ruthlessness is enviable. It seems there is no recourse for our dispute other than to settle it on the battlefield. Let's go ahead and rally the troops. Settle it on the battlefield. We will. What I'm going to do here is just raise the men-at-arms, though. There's no... Oh. The men-at-arms are still replenishing, Emperor. In that case, and it pains me to do so, but we're going to have to do something like this here. Let's go ahead and get a good commander. We could go ourselves, but we don't really have good advantage there, do we? Look at that. They're not a huge army. I think we have enough to crush them here. Let's go ahead and crush them. Greetings, cousin. I know that you are King Styrbjorn's real killer. If you wish for my silence, you would do as I say. Listen, everyone already knows I'm a murderer. What are you gonna do? Tell them I'm murdered again? Go ahead. Wolfmar comes of age. I'm proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards scholarship, such as Wolfmar, can come to truly understand any subject. His understanding of philosophical and theoretical works is impressive, and he often engages in debate with his former teachers. Even at such a young age, he can be heard quoting obscure passages to support new ideas and theories. Empress Ermengarde's contribution towards Wolfmar's education cannot go unmentioned. Her lessons have given him valuable knowledge for his future life. They grow up so fast, indeed they do. And my cousin has brought forth undeniable evidence of my role in the death of King Styrbjorn. Oh dear, I had my reasons. I did indeed. 17 learning. If only it was possible to make you my archbishop, eh? What I'm going to do, though, is let's find you a good wife. I don't think we need to marry for an alliance here, which is probably one of the first times I've said that in this series. So what I might do, like all men, I think he very much would like a beautiful wife, or maybe we can find someone else for him. Let's keep the age range. Let's go age difference of 5. Keep things relatively similar here. There we go. So we've got Christine here. She is Catholic Franconian. She is pretty. Now I wonder, can we find someone within our religion? There we go. Ifni here, she's Irish Orthodox and she's Anglo-Irish and she's pretty. She's only 3 years younger than yourself. It'll be a betrothal for now, son. But look at that, she's pretty. She's stubborn, paranoid and shy. Let's see. So you're just, so you don't like arbitrary characters. You're shy, so nothing really there. Your opinion of shy characters is better though. Let's see, you're shy, so that's a good thing there. Paranoid, doesn't really hate anyone, and stubborn. So I think that's a good betrothal, and my son would be very happy with that one. So let's go ahead and send that one off. I'm sure he's going to be a happy emperor one day. We can call allies to war. Let's not go ahead and do that. What I might do with my son, though, he does have okay stewardship. So I might replace you with my son and heir, just so at least he gets some kind of skill going. There we go, 69 opinion of me. Nice, right. Let's go ahead and chase down this army. We gained a rival. King Ulf and you came to be rivals when a feud broke out between House Ivering and House Eggenacht Rifland. Oh dear, oh, you're Swedish. Of course you are. We tried to kill you, you know. Are we? Oh, we're still trying to. Oh no, we're doing a abduct the queen thing to try and solve our bankruptcy problem. To the sensible Aidan, I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. Your son and heir, Wolfmar, will be betrothed to my daughter, Ifni. Excellent. I'm very happy to hear that. Agent removed from scheme. Okay. We need to continue chasing this army. They're on the run. What's this? The war against the tyranny of Emperor Aidan has ended. It was no longer valid to continue. Did you die? Under mysterious Who killed her? So be it. Let's disband the men. How's the is the new ruler now? Come on. Well, we're not doing this. Demand conversion. You need to convert to the one true faith. Who controls all this land? I need you to convert as well. And you. I don't like this false religion spreading throughout Ireland, especially over here. Now, I might give my son a piece of land, but I would want it nearby so I can protect him. It seems that Queen Gisela is tightening in security at court, hoping to track down traitorous schemers. My fellow plotter, Duke Whiffgills, is concerned that he might have attracted some unwanted suspicion. I trust his abilities. Let's keep trying. It's fine. He increased his intrigue by 1. There we go. That's not such a bad outcome. Greetings, Emperor Aidan of Ireland. I have decided to follow you into the light and convert to Irish Orthodox. There we go. That's what I like to hear, Elbrig. Blessed be God and welcome. Maybe one day I can also convince you to follow the Horned God. Greetings, my liege. My faith is too... Adrid. Why? You're a witch as well. Come on. You will pay the price in this world. Indeed you will. I think we should wait until we're not bankrupt anymore, though. And they're not going to convert either. It's fine. I really think we should actually wait until we've solved our money. I am told King Ulf, the contemptible ogre, has vowed the Egnac Riflemen to be eternal enemies of his family. Ha, to think my killing of Styrbjorn has actually raised some hackles. The feeling is mutual. Reciprocate feud with House Ivering. King Ulf becomes your nemesis. House Egnac Rifling gains house feud. This house is having a running feud with a rival family. We gain intrigue but also stress. Hostile scheme resistance. Hostile schemes against the target house would be slightly more likely to succeed. Oh, the feeling is mutual. Oh, hello, my nemesis. Right, so we go to our relationships here. Not only do we have an enemy, we now have a nemesis. You and King Ulf are engaged in a brutal feud between our houses. King Ulf and you came to be rivals when a feud broke out between House Ivering and House Egnac Rifleman. Okay. I wonder... because this is gonna fail, and it said increased hostile scheme chance against King Ulf and his family, why don't we go over here and we try and kidnap him? We can't right now, but maybe I could kidnap his primary heir? We could always try it. Do I know your spy master? I know your guests. We could capture your bishop, why not? Let's try and do something like this, I guess. Fabricate hook, there we go. That's what I want to see there, that's fine. Let's go ahead and unpause the game. We need to try and really get out of debt, ideally. Empress Ermengarde gained a trait pregnant. My wife pregnant once again, which is nice to see. While I enjoy how willingly Countess Morda does my bidding, her kinswoman Queen Condal remains outside my reach. Morda is just a woman to help me change that, however. Our liege is responsible for their vassals' actions. Yes! Faction created against us as well. This is not good. Queen Condal looks aghast as if Countess Morda's betrayal is a complete surprise. You are willing to back any demand made by this scullion? Morda plays along, nodding sternly, as I planned. I smile at my soon-to-be new pawn. Do not for a moment think she is alone either. Oh, nice. I think we get a manipulation hook there, so we might even be able to change contract. If we go ahead and do this, that should go ahead and help the taxes just a little bit there. Thankfully for that. We could also imprison criminals. How much gold do you have? 200 gold. If we imprison them, then we might be able to ransom them. That could also fund things. Oh, look at this. Wow. Being an empire is a dangerous situation, which we're not managing too well at the moment. And you know what's really stupid? We could have avoided this if we just converted de jure territory. Which was this. I think we had the option available, but not anymore. Disrupt schemes. It's fine. I think we're fine there. We're going to keep you on taxes, though. because everyone knows that I need the taxes. Sadly, though, I think that's all we have time for today. That's a bit of a problematic episode there. Emperor Aidan definitely got carried away with that war with Sweden. And once Germany joined the fray, yeah, it was always doomed to fail. So I think it's time to do some rebuilding. We got to replenish the treasury. We'll build up some settlements over here. We'll get our technology going. We're currently researching. What are we researching right now? Manneralism. So unlocks all early medieval era economic buildings. We definitely need that. So that should help us a little bit. That's going to be ready in about 21 years, though. How old are we? 37. We should still be alive, hopefully. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, as always. We'll see you on Sunday for the next one. Catch you then.